My girlfriend that was a top cop here on the news and stuff. She passed, I guess, 8 years ago or so. Had a lot of misinformation. I had witnesses that we were an item, and the reported relationships were falsehoods. But then those people started dating the Ku Klux Klan too. But she would threaten to have cops court on me, not arrest me. She would say something like, well, I'll have you arrested and released if I picked up trash when I was this sick. But I just went outside my house and picked up trash. And I mean, you don't understand how much information we had on the dumb gang activities around here. I mean, I had promoted myself after training teams to handle other issues that cops took seriously and things like that, down to I could find which idiots and monitor them and spy on them using government authority on who was going to plan to litter in front of certain locations. And then everybody else handled the bigger stuff, like planning murders and planning drug deals and all this other stuff, planning a business fraud. And then I could plan on even guessing where I was going to live and who was going to litter trash and what they were going to litter and stuff like that. Because they're so sociopath, and they're trying to have like little gang signs to each other by buying certain brands, and then they're in incest, and then they want to do drugs, and then they want to kidnap kids, and they're in the Ku Klux Klan. And that's what it is every time. So, some of it's not hard to figure out, but other stuff, it was pretty fun to figure out. Like, I mean, the alcohol beverage wouldn't even be made yet, and I know they want that one, and then they're going to want to buy that one to remind their other friend of that cool conversation they had 6 years ago. It's not really their friend for the last 6 years, and then they want to, do something dumb. But sometimes it's hard to move on when you lose part of your community, and I understand everybody's got a piece of that, and even if you're dating your cousin, I'm sure you feel like they fulfill some of your basic needs. But mine is the difference between whether or not I'll just have a stroke randomly after years of healthy behavior. And mine is like 80-year-old grandmas that did crack their whole life trying to say their health problems are enough that I should die waiting for medicine so they can sell my medicine to buy more drugs and say we have the same condition. And that's not okay. And I had real people that liked me.